Okay, welcome back. This is our next example. So in the last example, we looked at the surface area of a rectangular prism. Now we're going to look at the surface area of this triangular prism. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to construct the net of this triangular prism. So the net is going to look something like this. I'm going to start off by looking at the base of that prism, which is a triangle. So here's the base of my prism. Now I'm going to look at the bottom portion of the prism, which is right over here, and then I will draw the other base. Okay, so here is part of the net. Now I still have these two sides that are sort of on sort of the top portion here. So I'm not going to number them this time. I want to sort of move away from that because it takes just a little too long to number them. We don't want to do that for each example. But the other two sides look something like this. And they're a little bit bigger than that middle one, right? Just a wee bit bigger. They're going to look something like this. Okay? So let's start writing down some of these measurements. So in yellow here, we've got that this length here is 10 meters. So that means that this side here is 10 meters, and so is this, and this, and this. Okay, so these are all 10 meters. Okay, next up we have, let's do the green measurement. So this green right over here, so this is, what is this? This is 6 meters. So that means that this is also 6 meters. So we've got 6 meters, okay? And then we've got a couple more measurements. So in red, I'm gonna take a look at the height of the triangle. So the height of that triangle is both here and here. That is 7 meters. We've got 7 meters for the height of that triangle. And then right over here in purple, let me grab purple. In here in purple, we've got this side right over here is 8 meters. So we don't really need that length for this triangle right here. I don't really care that that's 8 meters. We don't need that side length when we're calculating the area of a triangle. So the reason why we have that is because we actually need to know what length this side is. So this side right over here, that is going to be 8 meters. So that's 8 meters, and then so is this. This is also 8 meters. Okay, so now all that remains is to calculate the area of each one of these faces. So I'm going to start off on the left. I'm going to do this shape right over here. And I know that its length is 8 meters and its width is 10 meters. So this is going to be 80 meters squared. And this other shape over here on the other side is the same. So this is also 80 meters squared. Okay. Now in the middle, I know that the length of this middle rectangle is 6 meters and its width is 10 meters. So that means that over here we've got an area of 60 meters squared. Okay, and then finally we've got these two triangles. So this triangle right over here, actually I'm going to do that in a different color. How about, let's do blue. No, we already have blue. How about red? Okay, so right over here. So this triangle right over here has a base of 6 meters and a height of 7 meters. So remember that the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So the base is 6 meters, the height is 7 meters, so the area is going to be 6 times 7 over 2. So 6 times 7 is 42. 42 divided by 2, 42 over 2, that's equal to 21. So this is 21 meters squared, and then so is this. This is also 21 meters squared. So altogether, we have the following areas that we need to add up. We have 80 meters squared plus 80 meters squared, right, for these two. So this that's 80, that's 80. We've got 60 meters squared, 60 meters squared, and then we have 21 and 21. So plus 21 plus 21. Oops, I forgot to write meters squared. Let me quickly fix that. So I've got 21 meters squared plus 21 meters squared. Okay, so I add all those up, and that gives me the total surface area for the triangular prism. So let's do that. I've got 80 plus 80 is 160. So I've got 160 over here, plus 60, that is going to be, well, that will be 220. Okay, and then here, these two together are 42. So I've got 220 plus 42, which is 262 meters squared. So this is the total surface area for this triangular prism. All right, thanks for watching.